Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this won't be a super long video. I just wanted to answer some questions that I had received. And it's really just one question, but more than one person, I guess, wants to know the answer. So Liv from Liv's Life supposedly had an abortion, and why do I care? So the question to me, and not just me, people were asking other people this that were commenting on my reaction, and I'm not going. This isn't going to be like a hateful thing. In the midst of Vlogtober and Positive Peeps 30, and keeping things on a more positive note. Um, this isn't, and even if it wasn't Vlogtober and Positive Peeps 30, the point of this video isn't to cause problems or whatever. So people want to know, why do I care? Or they want to know, why does anyone care? Why are we talking about it? It's her life, it's her body. And if she wants to get an abortion, then why do we care? We shouldn't care. That's what people are saying. There was a lady in my comments that was saying that she had been trying to have a baby for a while now and she's not able to. And that when she sees things like this, like abortion videos, that it's like triggering because from what I understand, it's hard for her to understand how someone can give up such, a gift like that. So to answer why do we care, people that say that they don't care at all what anybody thinks ever, I don't really believe it, because as people, and I feel like I've said this before, but people have a natural desire to connect with other people. We're humans. That's what humans want to do. Yes, a lot of us have been through a lot of things where we're just like, I'm just going to cut people off. Like, it's better for me to not even associate or interact with anybody because I don't like how the people that I let be close to me have treated me. So yes, that happens, but we still want to interact with people. We still want to have that connection. And we want to have an understanding. So I've studied psychology for over 10 years, and the way that people think, and I said this a long time ago too, but the way people think and the reasons people do what they do, people's reasoning and thought process behind their behavior has always fascinated me. So I think that's part of the reason why we even watch, or that's part of the reason why I even watch Liv's Life or any reality TV or any videos on YouTube that are, vlogs and things like that. I feel like we're watching to like make that connection. And it's not saying that anyone who watches stuff like this can't make a real connection with someone and have a friend in the real world. That's not the point. People watch it, we're connected to it. And going back to the lady that was in my comments that lost a baby, or not lost a baby, I'm sorry, but that was trying to have a baby, and tying that into the people that asked why we care. Having fertility issues or infertility, or having gone through loss, miscarriages, having a stillborn, anything like that, I feel like people who have experienced that, it's almost triggering, I guess, to hear someone talk about having an abortion, and not just talk about it, but just kind of like talk about it as in like it's going to happen and then whatever, it's going to be over. I'm really trying to think about exactly why do I care? Why do I care, and why do I think the people in my comments care? Because, someone had asked the lady in my comment, she's like, she said the questioning person asked the lady who was trying to have a baby, they said, why does you not being able to have a baby what does that have to do with Liv getting an abortion? And why do you care that Liv gets an abortion just because you want to have a baby and you can't? And I felt as though I should defend the person who said that they were trying to have a baby, not because exactly what they asked her, but the way that they did it. I have already said that I don't support like intolerance. Like if you just don't tolerate someone just because you don't have the patience, I don't I'm not a fan of it. So disrespect and things I'm not a fan of either. So I just feel like the person who was asking the question, it's one thing to ask the question, but it's another thing to go about it the way that they did. So I felt like I had like, and by going about it the way that they did, what I mean by that is saying it is in the way that you say things, it's, and no, we didn't hear the person's voice, but typing out a message that says, why are you mad just because you can't have a baby? What did it like? If we're being honest, like, even me repeating it, I feel like a little like, ooh, like that wasn't like a nice thing to say. So for the people that question, why do we care? It's okay to question that. But I would say the only issue that I would have with it is like the delivery in asking that question. Because as a woman, if you've experienced a miscarriage or a stillborn, or if you're having trouble having babies, somebody asking a question like that so insensitively, it's just not nice. Like it's intolerant to the feelings that someone adopts after going through a situation, or after going through a situation like losing a child or having miscarried or having gone through the struggle of conceiving. So why do we care that Liv got an abortion? Part of the thing that is kind of weird to me is that Liv kind of just threw out the abortion thing. If you've been watching my reactions, like I kind of went along and I tried to make predictions, and I was like, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know if, and all along I had said, wouldn't it be interesting if she really was pregnant and she has a fourth baby and her and Gerard get back together, things like that. But if you watch the last one, The Saga Ends, she kind of just was just like, yep, I got an abortion. I took care of what I needed to take care of, That's part of the thing that bothers people too. It's like, it's not just like changing a flat tire. Like, you don't just take care of what you needed to take care of. Like, I guess for some people it is. And I guess that's where the disconnect is, because some people, through their own life experiences and their environment, what they've been through, what they've been taught, some people think that that is just like a changing the tire, changing the oil type of experience. And then I guess there's other people, through their environments and their situations that they've been through, like me, that it's a heavier issue. So why do I care? I guess I honestly, because anybody could say like, I don't really care. Oh, you told me I care. I don't really care. But they're saying, I guess, like that I cared enough to make the reaction video. So it's not like it didn't make me cry or, really lose sleep over her actions. But it did bother me that she was just so like, I think it's lackadaisical. I could look it up and edit that out, but why? I'm just talking to you. But she's kind of like just relaxed about the decision. And, the person was that I was talking about before that was talking to the lady that couldn't conceive, they were kind of just like, towards the end, they're like, I'm sorry and I wish whatever for you, but why does it matter so much to you? Just because you couldn't have a baby, why do you feel like you can say whatever you want about, about Liv, if that is the decision that she made to have an abortion? It's just like, everybody's allowed to have their own opinions, and like I said, we're humans, and people say they don't care about anything and they don't care about anyone or what anybody thinks. It's not probably true. Even if we don't like to care, don't want to care, a lot of times we care about things that we're like, oh, why do I even care what this lady said or what this dude said? Or, why do I care that this person just flipped me off when they were driving by, road rage? Or why do I care that this person cut me off? Like, obviously they're having a bad day if they're freaking out, flipping me off and stuff, and I'm just like listening to the radio or something. You know what I mean? I guess it's kind of like that. Like, it's kind of like driving on the road. Like, some of us care that we get cut off and some of us don't. And some of us will care one day and the next day we can let it go. It's just human nature. Like I said, did I really lose sleep over it? No. Did I think it was weird that she said, hey, I had an abortion and then life just went on for her? Yeah, I do think that's kind of weird. Do I think that's where other people that have commented on my videos are coming from? Yes, I do. Am I speaking for them? No, I'm speaking for myself. And it's okay to have a different opinion than me. It's okay to have a different opinion from anybody. That's fine. But just don't be disrespectful. So like those two people, they came back around and they were able to like be cool at the end. And I think it's more so because the person who was asking the question, like, why do you care so much? They came back around and I think maybe realized that they were very insensitive in the way that they asked the question. But yeah, so I care that she had an abortion because I've experienced loss myself. And I don't think that ending a pregnancy is funny, a joke, or something that should be like, whether it was clickbait or not, it shouldn't be like a clickbait issue. Like, that shouldn't be something that people should even think about. In my mind, it shouldn't be something that people should think about, hey, let me add this to like a script of like videos that I'm making. And it bothers me because it's one of the most serious subjects I could possibly think of that I could ever talk to anybody about. It's about death and death of a child. So if that right there doesn't give, like, if that's not a weighted statement, it doesn't feel heavy on your heart, then maybe that's a disconnect between you and I. But I care because that subject's heavy on my heart. I think other people care and other people commented about caring, or some people went as far as to say that to say bad things about her because she did it. At the end of the day, I also mentioned I have a friend that had an abortion like 10 years ago and she still thinks about it. So I just don't feel like the situation's something to be taken lightly. And I felt like, as a human, in interacting with other humans, that I would offer what's going on in my head and give other people a platform to offer what is in theirs. So I guess I hope that tells you why I care about her getting an abortion, and why I feel as though it should even be a subject of conversation. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to leave it as it is. It's another one of the discussions, one of the more serious topic discussions that I plan on having with you guys. So thanks for coming to my channel. We live and we learn, right? See you next time.